Hello everybody, now Tab here. So, in my last weapon battles video, I was actually doing just weapon against weapon, but this time it's going to be Ash of War versus Ash of War. Specifically Black Flame Tornado. I'm using the same thing, which is Black Flame Tornado, and aspect of the Crucible Wings, which is what we're pairing it up against. Black Flame Tornado. I want you to watch the elemental effects carefully. It goes away, but when I switch, I'm actually just gonna make it easier for myself by putting it on another twin blade, and I'm gonna switch weapons. I'm going to show the difference on quality infusion between the two. Quality infusion on most twin blades is very good, but when I put aspect of the Crucible Wings and then use electrify armament, it stays on, which is a notable quality that the Black Flame lacks. Another difference is Black Flame Tornado just applies Black Flame from the get-go, but aspect of the Crucible Wings doesn't. However, it has lowered flexibility in comparison. Aspect of the Crucible Wings has a longer startup time. However, is better for chase downs. Black Flame Tornado is better if you can get sleep on your opponent, but let's be honest, why are you going to use it if you're not on a faith build, because it scales purely off of faith? The main thing about it is the chase down potential when using a twin blade. Because I want you to watch the difference on a twin blade compared to a colossal sword, or any weapon for that matter, that it can be used on. I'm using old reliable quality Fire Knights. So it does a spinning attack, very obvious, very clean. Now when we put it on this, it is an instant piercing attack. However, it has the lacking flexibility of the twin blade version. It's lacking flexibility, which is on the twin blade version present to an extremely visible level. When used on a twin blade, you gain an immense amount of speed extremely quickly, and immense directional control, while being so fast. In fact, it has longer reach compared to the normal one. I'm going to go to round table hold so I can show you the difference. I'm going to dupe it really quickly so that I can show you the difference on a great sword. I mean colossal sword.
Well, I took you no matter, it's all out of your arms then.
Dupe. I'm gonna do dupe and then Crucible Wings. Ashes of War. So I'm going to be comparing the two because they're both very different compared to each other. You can still infuse, it's just, I mean, you really want to. So, first off, we made it to that spear rack. That's inputless. Now we're going to switch over to Fire Knights. it doesn't reach as far, but it has a much slower startup. I mean, it has the same startup, it just goes way further and probably procs multi-hit. However, it is very similar to another unique skill called Deadly Dance, specifically the Twin Blade version. Look at the similarity. There's no second input on Crucible Wings, but you don't need one. The weapons that most benefit from this are ones with good chase down capabilities. So this is the Reach on Twin Knight. This is it on. It is black. The black scale is slightly longer and shorter than that is Garg's Twin Blade. But the longest one of all, it's actually the Black Steel. Black Steel is the longest by a long margin, actually. But the one thing that makes a Black Flame Tornado a bit worse is its main upside, the Black Fire. It overrides every other infusion in the game. And that includes Grease. The Grease, it doesn't sound like a handicap, but it really is. Very specifically when using Greases, or skills like Electrify Armament, is when you almost see this. As you can see, it stayed on, but when I used Black Flame Tornado with Electrify earlier, it wasn't. It allows you to do stuff like this using Poison Armament. You can apply status effects that you shouldn't normally be able to with this Ash of War. Using Poison Armament allows you to put poison builds on, which, guess what, stays on even after you use it. Unlike Black Flame Blade, it adds build up, but also it allows for some pretty crazy chase down abilities. I'm pretty sure you can use it as a dodge because you do a huge leap in the air. Nope. Oh, fuck. And of course they all got ordered. That's so funny. Beep, beep. Yeah, it's just fun. As for who won, it's aspect of the Crucible wings. It's pretty obvious why. It's just superior. Anyway, no tap. Out.